Today I will be sharing with you how I soak and sprout some of my produce. Today I've got here some lentils and I've got a grain here, but I do exactly the same process for my nuts and seeds. One of the first reasons why I do it is to clean it and to wash it. And it's the easiest way to do it because most of these grains and seeds and nuts are very dirty, and once you look at the water that you're soaking them in, you will see it's dirty. These foods contain these anti-nutrients and they are like a toxic in your body, and you want to activate the produce so that you can absorb all the nutrients from the other healthy food that you are eating, because the anti-nutrients block your body from absorbing those nutrients. I started yesterday already with the soaking, and what we ideally want to do is at least the minimum is to soak it overnight. Depending on where your health is, I have a bit of a challenge when it comes to the legumes. Soak my legumes for 2 days. You don't have to do it for 2 days. I started yesterday morning already with my legumes. Now I'm going to throw off the water. I actually bought online, and it's really handy, is one of these big mesh sieves. You can see it's quite big. I've got 1 kg of legumes I use in these big glass containers or stainless steel. I'm going to throw off the water in the sieve, and I'm just going to use some water just to rinse this out. Just rinse till all the water is clean that comes from the legumes, which you'll see with the black beans. It's a bit black brown, the water, but now I can see it's becoming clean now. This is just normal municipality water that's coming from the tap. So what I always do is that I actually give it a little final rinse with my filtered water. So I should just give it a bit of a rinse that it's clean. Just for myself, I'm going to soak it for another 24 hours till tomorrow morning. But if you don't have a problem, then soaking it overnight or for 12 hours is sufficient. Then you're going to go into the next step, which is sprouting. So I'm going to get to that now. But now, because I'm going to soak it for another 24 hours, I'm just going to add some more clean water. I want to cover the beans completely in water. You can see here. So this one is now ready for the next 24 hour soak. Now I'm just going to repeat the process. I've also got some brown lentils here that's been soaking for 24 hours. I'm going to throw that out. I'm going to rinse it, and I'm just going to repeat exactly the same process. I just find with making a few batches at the same time, it saves me a lot of time for the rest of the month, and it's very important because most people are very limited in time, and time could be a very big reason for people not doing the basics or maybe changing their health and their way of eating in a more healthy way. Next up, I've got some buckwheat that I've soaked already for around 8 hours, or you could say overnight, but now I'm just going to rinse it. So next up, I'm going to show you how I do the sprouting step, and that is why I love these mesh sieves, because they work so nice. You can leave them in here, you can do it in a jar, but I just found these makes it so much easier, especially when it comes to also the rinsing part. This has been sprouting now, so now I'm just going to rinse it. Buckwheat is slimy grain, and it is quite challenging to rinse it when it's in a jar. That's why I prefer to do it in a mesh sieve like this, because then I can make sure all the water is going everywhere it needs to go, because if it takes out, it's got a bit of an unpleasant smell. If you don't rinse it properly, it can end up in you are making. I rinse it with the municipality water. I don't want to waste my filter water till I see it's clean and there's no sliminess or anything coming from it. I always want to finish up with clean water. I don't want any chlorine left on my produce. So there I've got my buckwheat grain. This is exactly the same process that you would follow to make sprouts, a little bit of an amount. This is more for we prepare our legumes and our grains, and we use a lot of it at the same time. For instance, here soaking and sprouting 3 cups, so you can think it will be quite a challenge doing it in a jar. It's all about lowering inflammation, just making digestion easier. A lot of inflammation starts in our gut. Like and subscribe if you like this channel. Hope to see you again next week.